Welcome back for another video. My name is Shelby. This is True North Budgets. My husband Tanner and I are on a journey to pay off our debt and catch up on our sinking funds so that we can set ourselves up for a bright financial future. Today we're going to be doing a budget with me for December week 2, and that's going to run from the 19th of December through the 25th. So I'm getting caught up. If you would like to follow along with our journey as I catch up on my filming and editing and posting, and just catch up on budgeting in general, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and like this video. Let's go ahead and get into it. First off, we're going to start in my income section. I did go ahead and pre-fill in the rollover amount because it was, it's not something that's set. It's something that I had to look at last week's for. And then for Spark, my income for this week that I plan on is $500. And for those of you that have followed along on my other videos, I am behind on filming, so it's currently December 30th for me right now. I don't know when this will be posted, but it's Tuesday, December 30th, and this is obviously about a week behind. For Airbnb, I'm going to budget another $150, and that's going to be it for my income for this week. I don't have Christmas money this week because I didn't end up sparking for Christmas. Thursday was actually on Christmas, so the stores were obviously closed, so I couldn't spark for one. And then the weekend just ended up being so busy that I didn't have time to do an additional day that weekend either. So let's get a total for our income. We have $1,665 that we are working with for this week. We probably will not allocate all of this. Some of it will probably roll over to week 3, but let's see what we have. For State Farm, that's going to be $141. For Amazon, that is our Amazon Prime, and that's $15. YouTube is my YouTube Premium subscription. Spotify is Tanner's music subscription that he uses. Dental is for my dental insurance, and that's $43. HBO is pretty self-explanatory, that's $19. CapCut is the service that I use to edit my videos, and that is $20. There is a free version, but I pay for it because I prefer to edit on my computer and I film on my phone, and to be able to have enough storage space in my CapCut space is what they call it, I need to have the premium version, so I pay for CapCut. And then Gravel is my workout app that I use. So our total for our bills and subscriptions is, let's see here. How's your guys' day been going? I hope it's been well. Mine has been very productive, but very busy. So 258 is the total for bills and subscriptions. For debt, we have 47 for my First Credit One card, and then for my Chase credit card, it's 35. So that total is just 82 for just this week. And then for variables, these pretty much stay the same as far as what we stuff each week, but as far as what's spent each week is what varies. So for gas, we're going to budget $50. For groceries, we will do $190. And then for eating out, I budgeted $78 for the month, so that's not quite $20 a week, but for the first 3 weeks, I'm just going to do $20. And then in that third or fourth week, I will adjust. So we have $50, $190, and $20 for a total of $260. Now let's find out our remaining amount that's going to roll over to week 3. To do that, we're going to take our full income and subtract out each category. And with no Christmas earnings this week, I'm sorry that my cash stuffing for week 2 is probably going to be a little bit shorter. But that's just kind of, it is what it is, unfortunately. Let's see here. The next one should be a little bit longer though, because I do plan on earning for Christmas for week 3. So we have 1,665. We will subtract out the 258. That leaves us with 1,407. We'll take out 82, leaves us with 1,325. And then we take out the 260. That leaves us with $1,065. Rolling into week 3. We have such a big rollover week to week because our really big heavy bills are at the very tail end of the month and the very beginning of the month. So Tanner's car, our rent, and my car are all due within the same week and a half. So that's why we have such a big rollover. So this will be saved in our account until week 3. And then next up, we need to figure out what bills I need to take out for our cash stuffing. So we'll only have 6 categories that will be cash stuffing. These 3 are my wallet categories, and then these 3 are my bills. So they'll be in my bills binder. We won't have my Christmas binder to stuff. And in my bills binder, I don't have a envelope for each individual bill, subscription, and debt. I just have categories. So we have a subscription category. That is going to be Amazon is a subscription, YouTube, Spotify, HBO, CapCut, and Gravel are all of my subscriptions. So we will need $88 for this week for subscriptions. Insurance is going to be my State Farm and my dental insurance, so that's $184. And then credit cards is just the debt down here, so that's $82. I need a lot of ones this week, and I have no $1 placeholders, so we'll have to figure that out. Gas will be $50. Groceries, we said $190. And then eating out is $20. So now that we have our totals for each category, we'll come down to this section here and we'll figure out which bills I need. So I am not going to need any $500 placeholders. For subscriptions, we need 88, so that'll be a 50, a 20 makes it 70, and then a 10 for 80, 85, and then 3 ones for 88. For insurance, we will need 184, so we'll do a 100, and then similar to the subscriptions, we'll do a 50, a 70, a 10 to make 80, and then we need 4 ones. And then for credit, we need 82, 50, 20, 10, and then 2 ones. Gas, we just need 50, so we'll do a $50 placeholder. Groceries, we need 190, so we'll do 150, and then 2 20s to make 90. And then eating out, we just need 20, so we'll do just a $20 placeholder. So let's get a total for all of these. Actually, what's the total up here so I know what I'm shooting for? It seems off. No, maybe not. So the total that we'll be stuffing is 614, so that should match what's down here. So we have 200s, that's 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 50s is 250. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20s is 120. 3 10s is 30. 1 5 is 5, and then 9 ones is 9. So we have a total of 614, which is perfect. So I will figure out where all of my placeholders are at. I'll pull out these specific denominations and we will cash stuff those in the next video. So I know this was kind of quick and short, but thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for following along. If you would like to catch my next video, make sure that you subscribe so you can get that notification, and I will see you then. Have a great day, guys. Bye.